Happy Tuesday, friends. Terribly sorry we haven't been with you for the last couple of weeks, but things just keep on happening. But we're back, and we'll see you every week with a Happy Tuesday. Well, you're here with me, Myron, your host, and you're at the Greenside Saturn. So follow me, cameraman. And here we are at the Farmacy, Food as Real Medicine store. The last couple of weeks on our Tuesday program, we've been showing you and talking to you all about our awesome apothecary, where we got herbal medicines, we got CBD, we got our smart store and our body shop. And we finished with a series on the apothecary. If you want more information about the apothecary, we suggest you watch the past videos on our YouTube channel. But now follow me today, and today we're going to talk to you all about our cannabis emporium. Okay, so today we're going to talk to you about everything found in this cabinet. It doesn't look like there's a lot here, but there's a lot to talk about. So first we start with Scaife magazine. Scaife magazine is the original High Times magazine of South Africa. Issue number 1, 2 and 3. Unfortunately, issue number 1 is now sold out, so you can't buy this one from us because it's here for our museum. We do have issue 2 and 3 available. When you get your issue, you do get a free Royal Queen seed with your issue. That's awesome. The gold one, you get an auto flowering seed, and the green one, you get a feminized seed. And of course, with every person who buys a Scaife magazine, we give you a free limited edition RQS grinder. What's nice about this grinder is, first of all, you grind your flour, but also has a little container where you can keep your leftover bud. So you don't really go wrong. This stuff isn't available for sale. You only get it as a free gift. Okay, next, let's talk to you about dry herb vaporizing. Now, we all love to smoke cannabis, and we know you guys love to smoke cannabis, but how much cannabis can you smoke or combust? Because ultimately, it's not very good for your lungs. So at the Green Side, we'll help you on your journey in order to manage your cannabis lifestyle. So basically, instead of smoking cannabis, what you can do is you can vaporize cannabis. Vaporize rather than vaping. Dry herb vaporizing is where you vape in a dry way. So come over here and let's begin with some middle entry dry herb vaporizers. All of these units are between 1 and 2,000 Rand. So let's start with the latest G Pen by Grenco, which was influenced by Snoop Dogg back in the day. This is the Grenco Dash G Pen, only for 1390. That's 1,390 Rand, friends. And there you go. Let's have a squiz it out and check it out. This is a very sexy little unit. You can't go wrong with the G Pen. And then basically you're putting your dry herb over there. Goes like that. It's nice and magnetic. It feels good to the touch, not too big, and it's really just a nice simple dry herb vaporizer. The problem with the G Pen is that you must make sure you buy it from a reputable outlet, because they have been ripped off and are found all over some of the unfortunate markets all around Johannesburg, but not necessarily the Dash. We then move over to the XS Go by Airvape. This is only 1190, and basically again it's another small little vaporizer. Now when buying a dry herb vaporizer, make sure that it doesn't come with concentrate or oil ability if you're not paying the cash. For dry herb vaporizing between 1 and 2,000 Rand, you cannot use oils. It just won't work at that price point. So the Airvape XGO is a good choice. It's only 1190 and will do the job. Let's show you now the Boundless. The Boundless is the name of this nifty little device. It's only 1990. Basically, this is a dry herb vaporizer that can also be used as a glass attachment for your bongs. So basically, let's check it out. It comes packed really nicely. All of these guys are making an effort to really give you the best packing possible. Over here, there it goes. So that's what this sexy device looks like. Again, a little bit bigger to the hole. You pull that off. It's got a nice big packing chamber, and then you put it like that. Let's now move on to the BLK. Now BLK is a brand that is very well known for its middle level vaporizers. We start now with the smaller guy, the BLK Kiss, very similar to these smaller units and only selling for 1050. It's basically a dry herb vaporizer. All of these dry herb vaporizers have got temperature control. You do want to use different temperatures based on the flower that you are smoking. The one that I would choose of all of these dry herb vaporizers is the BLK Oval, only going for 1290. What I like about the Oval is that it's got a slightly different size. It's nice and chunky. You can then, how do you pack it is you open it like that, and in there you can put in your chamber. What's nice about these little chambers is that you can actually buy a small little atomizer, which you put your flower in the atomizer. Then you put it down like that. You then would have a little device, so you would basically puff it like that, and then put it back down again. Here's something also very nifty. At the bottom of this little unit, you've got a nice little container, and in this little container, let's see if it wants to come out. There you go. And in this little container, you can actually stash your flower. We've been talking about your middle level vaporizers. All your middle level vaporizers will sell between 1 and 2,000 Rand. The thing about a middle level vaporizer is not going to stop you smoking if you're a serious combustor, but it is very nice to learn about vaporizing. What I do suggest is that if you want a vaporizer, come down to the green side, either in Sandton or in Greenside, because there are so many on the market, and basically of all these middle level vaporizers, 90% are pretty shitty. So we've basically got the selection with BLK and Dash and a few others, and that will do the job for you. Now let's talk about the expensive units. If you're going to vaporize and you're going to do it instead of smoking, then I suggest you look at these more expensive units. For our loyal Greenside customers, we offer you what's called a KVI, known value item. Come into store, we'll check the price, and we'll make sure you're getting the best price in the marketplace. Let us start with the Volcano. Now this guy is the original vaporizer that started the industry by a company called Storz and Bickel. This was basically developed in Germany nearly 20 years ago, and it is the vaporizer that started dry vaporizing. Today it's been modernized and there's lots of different versions, but the version that we have here is the original version, because you just can't beat retro. In this case, old stuff. So now this is a little device. What you do is you open this up, you put your dry herb between there. This then goes on top of the unit like that. You then would choose your required temperature. You would press the heat button. You would wait for the device to heat up to the required temperature. Then you get this balloon. The balloon then basically will go, you will take off this unit, you would pop it on that. That would go up here, and this balloon would then fill up with vapor. You then put this back on and you can then enjoy your vapor. It's a little bit clumsy and it's a little bit old-fashioned, but it is, as I said, pretty retro and dated and really awesome. And it works the same way now that it worked 20 years ago, and it's just as good. But now if you're on the move, you can't really tuck this guy under your arm. So that's nice for home. But if you want to take something to tuck under your arm, I would recommend the Crafty. Now the Crafty, let's just get those spectacles on and see what it's selling for. The Crafty is selling for 5,500 Rand. On a KVI, you can get it for around 4,800 as the price fluctuates in the marketplace. Now the Crafty is awesome because, again, it's made by Storz and Bickel. It has got a little section over there that separates the top mouthpiece from the bottom chamber, so it really cools it down. This unit is awesome because it also comes with the ability to use concentrates, dabs, or oils. So that's what's so awesome about these more expensive units. You're not just stuck vaporizing flour, you can also vaporize concentrates. So the Crafty is the one that I would recommend. That's my pick of the lot for a more expensive vaporizer. But I bought one of these in Amsterdam about 4 years ago. It's still going strong, and I literally used this device to help me stop combusting many years ago. If you are interested and you want to move on to the next step, we'll talk to you about the Da Vinci. The Da Vinci is basically the next level in dry vaporizing. It's got a whole lot of new features, but we'll talk to you about that when we see you at store. So there you have it, friends. Don't forget to come down to the green side. Don't forget to come and talk to us about dry herb vaporizing, or for that matter, any of your other combusting or non-combusting needs. Remember, there's no such thing as a stupid question at the green side. We know some of you have just got started getting involved in this new amazing industry, in this new amazing lifestyle. So come down, come chat to us. We've got you.